The general meeting of the Federation of All School Teachers of Meghalaya Fastom was held at MALKI ground on March 21, 2022. A decision taken during the meeting was to march towards the main Secretariat tomorrow, the 22nd of March, to protest against the government's failure to respond to their demands that were raised since August 2019. Executive member of Fastom and president of the Khasi Jandia Hills Ad Hoc School Teachers Association, Mebon Arlingdo, said that the teachers are not going to negotiate with the government since for the past 3 years it has been apprised of the problems of the ad hoc teachers and the ball is currently in the government's court. Lingdo also informed of an indefinite agitation till all demands of the ad hoc school teachers are met. However, the proposed stir will not affect students who will be appearing for the board exams in the coming weeks, informed Lingdo.
If you take a look at the higher secondary section, especially in the private sector, the minimum fees that a student will have to pay to an institution in a particular year is 20,000 plus. Some of us do not even get 20,000 in a month. That is not even a salary. I would like to request the government to follow this one thing. You say you do not have money. I have already given you two options, two solutions on how to reduce the cost. The third solution is this. I do not really understand on my part. Why are these deputy commissioners, the high-ranking officers and the ministers are being given extra incentives irrespective of a very high salary that they are getting? They get paid how much? 1 lakh plus. Still they need money for what? For petrol? They need money for petrol. They are getting paid 1 lakh plus salary. Forget about petrol. It's too expensive now. Let's come a little lower. They need money for a newspaper. Newspaper, 5 rupees. 5 rupees of newspaper. These officers and government officials, they needed to take it from the government. Whose money is it? Our money. Forget about that. Let's come to another thing. They also get incentives for what? Telephone bill. Do we have telephones now? If you recharge now, suppose whatever connection you're using, 700 rupees maximum, you'll get a free incoming, outgoing, plus internet 1.5 GB per day if you need, for free. 3 months, 700. But irrespective of that, you are taking more than what you deserve. All of these small pockets of these money laundering, these monies that you are draining from the system should have been used for the teachers.
It may be reminded that recently the Federation had met Director of School Education and Literacy Ambrose Marak, where a fresh proposal was submitted by Fastom. The proposal included demands for increased salary of Rs 18,000 each, with an increment of 5% on salary each year for all teachers of the ad hoc section of lower primary, upper primary, secondary and higher secondary sections of the ad hoc schools.
The course of action is very clear. We will first stage a peaceful rally so that the students will not be disturbed. We will be giving the board exams, so we are keeping them in our minds and in our hearts. So a full-fledged agitation will not take place until the end of the examination. However, if the government think that we are weak because we are few and we are taking part in this peaceful protest, I just want to assure the government that we have already come up with a blueprint on what we should do. And I think right now is not the time that we tell the government everything that we will be doing. However, we already have the blueprint, and in the course of time, should the government not be heed, the government will itself know. We will not have to tell in the press what we are going to do. The government will witness what the head teachers are going to do.